Hey everybody, Rick Silva, referral coach with One Referral Away. That's onereferralaway.com and One Referral Away at YouTube. I'm going to tell you something that happened. This very rarely happens, and I decided to turn it into a live, which I'll then turn into content on YouTube. One thing I always say, if you have a referral-based practice, you almost never get stood up. So I've had, 6,500 one-on-one coffee meetings and, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Zooms. So probably close to 7,000 meetings. I haven't been stood up in a few months, and it very rarely happens, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And I want to give you a way to deal with that mentally. So those of you that work with leads, you probably get stood up. I know people get stood up once or twice a day. I mean, if I get stood up 3 or 4 times a year, I don't think it's that high. It's maybe once or twice a year. When you have a referral-based practice, getting stood up generally doesn't happen. But there was a good reason. The person's a real estate broker running a very large office and had something come up, but I didn't find out about it until about 15 minutes of me sitting here waiting for this person to get on. So I'm thinking about my range of emotions. My heart starts to raise. I start to go, did I just put on a nice shirt, put my jewelry on, get mentally prepared, do my research to get stood up? It just doesn't happen. So, I go through the getting upset for a minute, but I want to talk to you about something I learned a long time ago from Zig Ziglar. So Zig Ziglar has a whole article on why are you so productive right before you go on vacation. So when you have your vacation, when you think about the last time you had a vacation planned and how much work you get done that week right before the vacation, because you have to get it done. There's something called pressure or passive pressure that forces you to get things done. So just think about that focus you have right before you go on vacation, how much work you get done. There's another thing you can think about too, and that is you're living your life and you think you're really busy, and then you're getting married, and now you got to plan the wedding, and you have all of that stuff to do, and you still fit it in. So just think about, you got a lot going on, you get ready for an appointment, you hop on the Zoom, and I only wait 15 minutes. At the 15-minute mark, I'm gone. You get a little upset that you get stood up. What do? And or if you're in a coffee shop and you're sitting there waiting and the person doesn't show up. So I want you to have a to-do list and carry work with you everywhere, whether it's articles, books, the next email you want to write, the next, for an email blast, marketing materials, research on what you're doing. Have so much work with you in your backpack or on your laptop or however you do it, that if you get stood up, you're so happy. So right now, yes, I got stood up. Yes, I was upset for 5 minutes. I'm turning that into a learning education for myself and for all of you. And then I'm going to put that on my YouTube channel. And that's exciting. So getting stood up turns into content. If I'm in a coffee shop and I get stood up, I have so many books. I have so many ideas. My wife helps people invest in land. I do land banking. So I'm always doing research and how am I going to make the next big sale in land banking. I teach networking. I'm always researching networking, coming up with better ideas to teach you how to get more referrals, elevator pitch, avatar, power partners, studying that stuff constantly. And then I like to do stuff on my own. I like to watch videos on cars. I like to smoke cigars. So I have a lot of interest outside of working. So I got stood up. I got upset for a few minutes and I said, oh, I get to do some work. What should I do? I'm going to hop on and do a live when my heart's still palpitating a little bit. I'm going to shoot this video. I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to move on and I'm going to do more work. So turn it into a positive. Don't let it freak you out. Even if you really need to make a sale, things are tight. Look at it as something that's awesome. You got stood up. You can get more work done. Especially if you're in a coffee shop. If you're in a coffee shop and you get stood up, just immediately, if somebody's like 5 minutes late, I'm pulling work out. So when they walk in, I'm working. I'm not sitting there. I've seen people in coffee shops sitting there waiting and then they pack. No, have so much work and so much going on. That's why you need to have a to-do list with at least 100 things on it. And that'll help you stay motivated. And then you'll be happy when you get stood up. I hope this helps. I know some people are struggling out there and you're trying to set appointments and people are standing you up. If you have a referral-based practice, you very rarely get stood up. This is a very rare occasion for me, but I'm turning into a positive. Again, I'm Rick Silva. I do one-on-one coaching. I have a networking course at onereferralaway.com. My YouTube channel is One Referral Away. If you're watching this video on YouTube, it's One Referral Away. If you need any help feel free to reach out. Have a great day. Have a to-do list and keep networking. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
For anyone that was watching, how would they sign up for your course? Or, I mean, is there any course options or stuff like that?
Thank you for asking. So this is onereferralaway.com. Thank you very much for asking, AJ. If people do want to hire me to coach them, this is how we do it.
Got it.
So you go to onereferralaway.com and you see this bouncing here.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that button and this explains the course.
Got it.
This is the curriculum. It's all webinar based. It's a recording of webinars. It's 6 or 7 hours long total. There's my bio and some testimonials. There's my wife, and there's all kinds of cool. There's a mortgage lender, financial planner, attorney. I could put 200 of them on here, but there's no need. The options to buy, this button right here, it's $795 to purchase the course, or 3 payments of $279. And it comes with all of these recorded webinars. And right here, you can see right there, it comes at 2 hours of one-on-one with me.
Awesome.
Now, if somebody needs more than that, we're going to back up. We're going to click on this button over here. And then 1 hour of one-on-one coaching is $250, 2 hours, $395. Most people, AJ, do the 6 hours for $995. Now, with that, I don't like to do longer than an hour straight because it's overwhelming for both of us. 6 hours, that's 24 15-minute sessions, or 12 30-minute sessions, or 6 1-hour sessions, or a whole crap ton of 10-minute sessions. I'll break it up any way somebody wants. And I'm generally don't stare at my watch, so that 6 hours probably turns into 7 or 8, honestly, when it's done.
Yeah.
So that's the way, but start here with onereferralaway.com and you click that button and that's the course and that's how you join.